live. How's everybody doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Vibing.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Time
Hell
for
yeah.
Yeah.
Crab.
I've been playing a ridiculous amount of Elden Ring lately, because I'm finally playing my way through all that. So opening the Roll20 today to start getting stuff ready and just seeing time for crab made me really confused. Because I see that message every 5 minutes. Alright, let's not take a little look at. So, how's everybody doing? Anybody got anything fun going on lately?
Yes. Hold on. I've been crocheting a lot, and
Yes.
my current project I've been having to start over a lot, and I'm frustrated with it.
Oh.
But I'm trying to crochet a Pokemon.
Ooh, which one?
I thought it'd be really cool if I tried to crochet all the evolutions, so I started with one I think would be the easiest to crochet. Black Cat, you might like it. Umbreon.
Hey.
The others are going to be a lot more difficult.
Yeah. Umbreon is it feels blasphemous to say this because Black Cat, it's a good one. I think my favorite, even though I believe it's just straight up the worst one, is Glaceon. I love ice types, even though they're so bad.
Glaceon. I like Glaceon's design. It's really cool looking.
My favorite, and it's honestly Sylveon. I absolutely adore that thing.
Sylveon's a great one.
My favorite is still Vaporeon.
It's so good.
I also like Vaporeon, but the memes sort of made it harder for me to appreciate.
Screw those people. Enjoy what you like.
Yeah.
I know, but I cannot think of. It's my brain thinks of the copy pasta when Vaporeon gets mentioned, and it's just something that ruined it for me.
Hey, you can laugh all you want. My Vaporeon's gonna take all your hits and be able to win me the battle. So it's fine.
You know what'd be really cool?
I do. My other favorite is Leafeon, honestly.
Leafeon's great. I wish that they would have just gone all the way and made an evolution of every type. Because imagine how cool a ghost type evolution would be.
Yeah, there's a ton of artists that do the rest of the types for evolution. Some of them are absolutely amazing. My favorite, my favorite one as far as the naming convention goes, is the fighting type, and they always call it Champion.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh.
Right? It's such a good name.
Amazing.
I always thought that a fighting type Eevee would be called Fistion.
No, you think the internet has a problem with Vaporeon.
Yeah.
I know.
That's just asking for trouble. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So, does anybody remember what happened last session?
I do. Would Sanguine be allowed to speak up yet again?
Sure. I don't think anybody else has one.
You can always speak up.
Sanguine does not wait for permission. That's the difference, Ursa.
Yeah.
No. Bad
Alright.
Sanguine. No talking.
Once Sanguine starts, they rarely
He
stop.
hisses. Okay, Dear fella, I have a good feeling about today. War is right around the corner, but that's no reason to be feeling down. My friends are going to get some answers. We got a few answers from that Grung general that we were able to take down. He was carrying some sort of piece of preserved meat? He said that it was whatever he was worshipping, and it was filled with some sort of divine energy. And with Speak with Dead, Glog was able to determine that its goal is to kill the master of the world. knows if that has anything to do with Raji, though? I wanted to make an impression, so I fed Drickle Tit D's corpse. He seemed to enjoy it a lot. He tore it to shreds. But we couldn't stay around for too long. We decided to move on. Gil told... fuck. Gil used the sending stone and told Lady Rizga to hold back on fighting. He gave the excuse that we have to figure some things out, but the Black Hearts were not happy. There was an explosion. A big gate from the war area where all the armies were lining up went flying into the sky. And then the speaker of the Black Hearts herself came over and went to talk to us. "What's the meaning of this?" she said. Gil was able to talk her down, too. He was really firm about it. She gave us 3 days before they stormed the town with the Blue Butcher in tow. Apparently they brought over for a show of force from Isle of Riska, but I don't believe it. I think now the party starts to doubt that as well. We went back and forth, and I let them know. Reggie's not the only one in this world that wants to fight. The Blackhearts are gonna run and grab more power as well. And looking back on Leo and Lady Briska herself, I don't trust them either. But for now, they want to protect the innocents. Oh, one last thing. Lady Briska said there's someone's waiting for us over at her camp. We need to head over there really quickly. Make a quick stop before we get back into the war. We're gonna get a lot of answers. I just know it.
Alright.
There we go.
That is an inspiration for Sanguine. And yeah, a little bit of a small retcon. Near the end of the last session, the party was starting to head towards the Shifting Bog. Like the main temple area that they had been at before. But, small change to that, there is someone near the camp where the armies are that wants to meet with the party. And so, where you all choose to go from here is entirely up to you.
Okay, if we're gonna meet up with whoever's wants to meet up with us.
Can I use this?
Hmm?
Sorry, I was gonna ask if I had time to look for magical items to get that staff I wanted.
Yeah.
I thought we already got that.
No, I don't have the staff yet. I don't know if I got the
No,
items.
I mean like the items for it. I'm pretty sure we
Did I?
got that on the way.
We got
the bog.
some gems, but she said anything magical, anything that could be used and tuned into a weapon seems to be what she wanted, resources from this place. So, could be more, maybe.
It doesn't hurt to get more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to get more. At the very
Can
least,
I-
you could always sell the extras to her once you get the staff.
Yeah, true.
Same person who threatened us earlier, though. Am I wrong?
No, they are two different
No.
people.
Oh, okay. I must be thinking of
Can-
someone different.
Then may
Okay.
I roll to look for these items or?
Sure. So real quick, this is Genevieve Blackheart, the speaker of the Blackhearts who talked to you before. And
Right.
this is the merchant that you guys were talking to, Seven.
Ah, okay.
Sanguine brought up Seven in the same breath as Seven's working for the Blackhearts making weapons, and Seven said that the bog has so many unused resources. So she was brought up in that sense.
Okay. So she's making weapons for the Blackhearts.
Yes, and Sanguine implied that she's probably gonna give whatever back to the Blackhearts to resume their war.
Right.
I will allow you guys to make a quick history check if you would like.
Sure.
Okay.
Not sure
Gil,
I didn't add it up, but 17.
Gil, You remember that Seven does not work for the Blackhearts. She is here on Borin Brizka's request.
Ah, okay.
Oh. Well,
Okay, I was wondering. I'm like, if it was the case where she was working like for the Blackhearts, like, do we really want to give them like stuff to like make the if we're gonna be like actively fighting against them, would we want to make them stronger by giving them just weapons based on this stuff? Probably not.
I thought we saw soldiers going in and out, like trying to get about weapons, and then we were asking about Blackhearts, and she didn't seem very happy about it. But she also said that she'd been in Grotza for like years doing things with her smithing, even though she could leave. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Okay.
Black Cat.
So, the soldiers that were coming and going were mostly Brisgan soldiers, because they had also
Oh,
stationed
okay.
there. And she had left for a while. She grew up in Grotza, but had left in the past couple years.
Okay, I completely misunderstood the situation. So Sanguine was just earlier. I guess he was just full of shit. Was like,
Sanguine just wants
that's okay.
blood. Sanguine
I
just
mean-
wants to stir stuff up.
Sanguine is starting shit. So you know.
Maybe Sanguine is just jealous that Glug started the war instead of them.
No.
No way! No.
Okay.
Sanguine would be like, Glug, stop worrying about the war. Pay more attention to me. That's what he would do. Like that's how he would get jealous.
Yeah.
Love that.
But yeah, so if you're going to be looking for more arcane... Oh, sorry, hiccups. More arcane materials, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I was also just gonna say, if we're doing a little bit of a retcon before then, I probably wouldn't have used my disguised self just yet, so I'll save that for later.
Yeah, totally.
Look at that almost nat 20.
Look at that almost nat 20.
Uh,
look
Look
at that nat 20! Yes,
Heck yeah. Okay.
use
I
the
got a
rolls.
25.
Use
I
the
had
good
advantage
rolls
on
early.
by accident.
Walter, add guidance to that. Both of you add guidance.
That's a D4, right?
1d4.
At level 8, it's still a D4?
That is almost a D4.
I guess, well, no, it's a cantrip, duh. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a
You know,
cantrip.
if I roll -1, the highest number this whole session, I'd be happy.
We both got a 28.
28.
You know, Black
28,
Cat, you're scaring me.
27. Why?
What?
Because you said you're
What
gonna
did I
use all
do?
your luck early, so we're doing too well already.
You
The
can
fight haven't started yet. We need to save those.
It's fine. It's fine. The dice do what the dice want.
Mm-hmm.
You question
If
the dice,
it's-
then they get angry.
if it's any comfort to you, whatever happens is gonna happen whether you're afraid or not. So with a 28, 28, and a 27, you all are for sure able to find plenty of arcane materials. You find one of those glowing crystals that appears to be entirely dislodged from the earth, not just little pieces that you can chip away. Like, as a group. It is probably around, 50-ish pounds of arcane material.
If
It
I
is-
roll, just slap that on their back. It's fine.
It is heavy.
Let's see.
You said it was really heavy, right?
It's around
Oh,
like 50
pounds.
75 pounds, somewhere in there.
If it's 50 pounds, I can still carry it. If it's 75, let's see. I can still carry it.
Oh wow,
I
strong.
can just strap that to my back.
All right.
No. Okay. Yep.
You're so strong, Fervor.
It's all those crates. Skill makes me carry.
Do you ever get a break?
Sometimes.
I hope so. What about a raise?
A better raise, Gil?
By the way, Glug is saying this openly, and Gil can definitely hear.
Fees are negotiable, I will say, and it's in your contracts that you get breaks, so that's fine.
Well, have you guys ever considered a union?
Now hold on a second.
Wait.
Whoa, hold on. I already take good care of my employees, thank you.
What's a Gil? What's a union?
A dirty word. You shouldn't say it anymore.
I shouldn't.
There's nothing wrong about a union, Gil.
Aren't we a union?
Wait.
We're united together. Yes.
Exactly, Frodo. Yes.
Wait, then
We are a strong, powerful unit that does not need anything official done.
We're like a big family. Let's talk.
We are
about the
kind
union.
of a found family, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the union that is the bones holding your knee together, and let's keep that one, okay? Let's keep that union going. All right. So, are you guys just heading back to the, basically the war camp? So I just dropped something sharp on the floor.
You'll find it later.
I'm sure.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's like a little metal toothpick thing to like get the SIM card out of your phone, and that won't be fun to step on.
No.
No. All right. Sorry, are you guys heading over in that direction?
Yes.
Okay. So, from where you guys were at the tower, it's only around a 2-hour or so walk. It's not far. It wouldn't be anywhere near that long if it wasn't for the rough terrain of the bog. And when you break through the tree line, what you see is probably a good maybe 1,000 soldiers or so wearing different sets of armor, both wearing the kind of garb of the Black Hearts and Isla Brisca. And you also see that there is an incredibly large figure that is being held at spear point. This figure looks to be some kind of a dragonborn, although appears to be more of a monstrous thing, not quite a humanoid. Standing at around 9 feet or so, and looking to be probably about 90% of his body weight is muscle. An absolute monster of a person. Wielding a great sword that looks to be about the size of one of you. Probably about as big as Sanguine standing up. And they're currently trying to back him into a wagon that has had its doors knocked off.
Oh.
Oh, that's
That
the
would
one
fine.
person who got upset, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and show the art real quick.
What a happy camper that one is.
Oh, that's
they're
not
just
what I
they're
wanted.
just cranky and eepy.
That's not what I wanted.
Was that-
That didn't work either. Huh. Well, anyway, let me do it this way.
scare.
Dragonborn jump scare.
That is the creature that
It
you
came
see.
rushing at me. Took like a second to load. So
Oh my goodness.
That is the creature that you see getting backed into the wagon by about a dozen soldiers armed with spears. I just realized that his
Can I-
right knee looks kind of like a Giga Chad.
Can I do like an insight check on him just to see what like how he's like reacting to all being shoved in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Insight.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yo,
Well, it doesn't.
we need to save some of these.
No.
It doesn't take a genius to figure out that he's very upset. But what you can see as you're looking a little bit closer, it is not a human anger. There is an emptiness behind his eyes. What you see is more of an animal moving on instinct. And you get the feeling that backing him into a corner is probably a bad idea. But also letting him out would probably not be the best idea either. And you see the Blackhearts surrounding the wagon. And you see the woman that had talked to you at the tower begin to kind of step inside. Give me one moment, I'm about to sneeze and I don't want to blow your eardrums out.
Wow. I guess they really did bring the Blue Butcher.
Mm.
He's
I'm
taller
gonna-
than I expected him to be.
I'm going to just tug on. I'm just gonna tug on on Gil. I'm just gonna be like, Gil, there's something wrong with that person that they're shoving.
There is indeed.
And I don't sense any human emotions from him.
I would
Or
hope not.
human-
He's not a human.
That's okay. When I say human, like I'm like
Humanoid.
I feels like he's only running on instincts and not like and very beast-like, animalistic. And did you say mindless, by the way, when I got the nat 20, or?
Yes, there doesn't appear to be any intelligent thought behind his eyes.
Yeah.
There is only
I'm gonna
get out of this situation, like an
I'm
animal
going
that's
to,
been pushed into a corner.
relay that to Gil and so Gil, that he seems very mindless and like running on animal instincts. I don't think them being pushed into a corner is gonna be good, and he might lash out and escape. I don't know. That situation doesn't feel right to me.
Very astute observation, friend. Let's hope that we don't have to deal with them ourselves.
Yeah. And
You know what they say about poking bears?
As you're having this conversation, you see one of the Blackhearts, the one that had talked to you at the tower, Genevieve, stepping into the back of the wagon. And you see her reach a hand out to the monster. And there's a faint kind of a glow. The beast lowers its head, and she whispers something in its ear, and you see its body just kind of relax, its muscles untense.
Can I?
Oh, go for it.
I was gonna check. Do I know if they did a spell or not on the creature?
You could roll me an Arcana check if you'd like.
Okay. Damn.
There appeared to be something arcane happening there.
Without rolling a check, because I know the spell, was that calm emotions? Because I could see the somatic.
No.
Damn. Okay.
Oops, my screen is not updating. Why are you not doing that? There we go. It would appear that there is something arcane going on here, but you can't discern the exact spell.
I have an idea of what it might be. If I can get a shot at it, if that's cool.
Sure, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay. 21.
Okay.
Damn.
This seems to be more mental manipulation and not something soothing. It's
Yeah, I thought it
likely-
would have been like dominate person or something like that instead.
It's
So
likely either some kind of a dominate spell or some kind of an ongoing effect that she is activating.
I see. Yeah, it's definitely not kind. It's not calm emotions.
He's just saying some really nice words on his shoulder. He's
No,
like,
no, no.
okay, I feel better.
She didn't give
Big
that vibe. It's more she has more Dommy Mommy energy. So.
That is true.
Hey, big guy, sun's getting real low. But yeah, what you get the sense of is that it's definitely something more not calming the person that's already there, more so overriding whatever they wanted to do. Like,
Oh, geez.
closer to a mind control or a domination.
Mhm. Yeah.
Understood.
And as the beast kind of just relaxes itself, they step out of the wagon. And begin to cast a spell that you do recognize, Gil. They are placing an alarm around the wagon.
We're doing a real crude job of it, of just using magic. Like, where's the fun in that?
The rest of you would see that the rest of the camp seems to be quite tense with this situation that's going on. One of the Black Hearts is notably missing from that exchange. Let me go ahead and bring his picture up, just in case you guys don't remember who it was. His name is Brother Matthias.
Oh, I remember them.
Yeah, he
That
does
was from like the first session, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Black Hearts run Grotso, which is where you all met.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he does appear to be missing from this group. You also see, as you're kind of looking around this camp, that there are some tents over on the Brisgin side, one of which appears to be larger than the others. And some familiar wagons.
Oh?
The collector's wagons.
The collector? I'm trying to remember the collector is
We can
that...
go shopping?
This is... This
Yeah,
is
I remember.
Wait, is this the one with... This isn't the one with the staff, right?
No.
No.
You do, however, see her giant turtle smithy in the background, kind of far away from the camp. By far away, I mean just like a couple 100 feet away.
That's not too
That
far.
sounds like there's a lot going on for you, Walt.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just I just spilled some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
That's
Make
why
sure
I
everything was
like,
okay.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
just silencing. I'll meet up just for a few seconds.
But yeah, so you all are free to explore the camp as you wish.
All right. I think because I don't want to talk to the Black Hearts. I don't. Was her name Genevieve? Was it?
Yeah, Genevieve Blackheart is the speaker of the Blackhearts.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to interact with her more than I have to.
Yeah. And
Although I
then-
would eavesdrop.
Yeah, then after Genevieve, there is Father Malachi, who is the leader of the Blackhearts.
Uh-huh.
There is Bladebreaker Brutus, and then there's the missing one, Brother Matthias.
Hmm. I'd probably go up to like maybe a captain and inquire about the person who wanted to speak with us.
Okay. Yeah, the one who told you that was Borin Brisca. So, as you kind of approach, and you guys are relatively famous, you're level 8s, you've been very active in the world. They kind of stand up a little bit straighter as you approach, with a bit more respect.
Only I had my wares. Oh, I can make a killing here.
Yeah. And
Oh, wow.
as you inquire about the person who wanted to speak with you, they just kind of stand at attention. They would be over in the Queen's tent, sir.
Ah, thank you kindly. I'm going to see what all this is about. If anybody else has any business here, then you're free to do as you wish.
No,
Can I come with you, Gail?
You sure can.
Okay.
Do you mind if I tag along?
By all means.
Okay. Is everybody just heading to the Queen's tent then?
I'll follow.
That
Alright.
is perfect.
So, as you approach the Queen's tent, you would find her standing outside looking over a table laid out with a general layout of the swamp. It's a very roughly drawn map. And sitting there on the table next to her is a familiar face, one that you haven't seen in quite some time. And let me just go ahead and bring you back up. Nagi, what do they see sitting on the table there?
Well, Cat, they see a small little thing that kind of resembles a salamander with hair. With little watery wings. And she stares back at them, blinking as though not sure what she's seeing. Maybe rubbing her eyes a few times. Just staring back at them.
Yeah, you see some old faces and a new face approaching. As Borin Brisca kind of just looks up at you all and smirks a little bit. Found a straggler. Think she's one of yours.
Wait a sec. Do we all see her right now? Do we recognize her?
Yeah. You would recognize Mir sitting on the table.
Mir, is that you?
Mir gets up from the table and flutters down to a glug and flips the tendrils on his fez. And who else would I be? And then I fly up and bop down Gil's bowler cap. Not even a hello.
Just
No
immediately
letters.
bullying the party.
Hello.
And who is this tall one? She's going to get right up into Sanguine's face, fluttering up and down and around him. Your hair is as pink as the candies. She's gonna cross her arms, and then she's gonna flutter over and sit on Gil's shoulder. So you picked up more while I was gone, Another tall one?
It's good to see you again, too, Mare.
Do you have bread for me, Gil?
I do, actually. It's at the cart, unfortunately. But once we get back, you'll be well fed.
Good, good. Being
Um,
around all you tall people, your iron and your disgusting bells in the cities, I had to leave. I hope you understand. It was just too much on my little body.
It's perfectly fine. You're all free to do as you wish. I know Astidian also had to take a bit of a break as well, but we do miss them as well.
Indeed.
But it's good to have you back, if you're willing to join us again.
You're gonna join us again? It'd be awesome to have you again.
As long as there's gems to be had and bread to be shared, I'll be here.
Oh, we've been having a lot of bread. Gil makes the best bread.
Is it better than what he made after we left Goldcrest?
Oh, he keeps on improving. His bread making skills are so good.
Is this the only thing he's learned to cook as I've been gone?
I mean,
It's
No.
only learned how to cook
he can also make. Did you make? It was snickerdoodles, right?
I've always been able to make snickerdoodles, yes.
He can also make really good snickerdoodles.
But now he
Well-
also makes pancakes.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
melon pancakes.
I haven't known him for as long as you guys have, but I think he makes really good pancakes. I'm Sanguine, by the way. And he walks over, he kind of puts out a hand. He is very large compared to this little tiny fairy, but he's still gonna try to shake her hand, and he was beaming ear to ear, even as she insulted his hair and his height and his metal. He seems okay with it. Holding out a hand.
You know Mer likes you, as if she gives you a little insult for being tall. Mer grabs onto Sanguine's finger and shakes it with her whole body. Good to meet you too. So,
And
they're not gonna let you escape either, are they?
oh,
escape? What do you
Sanguine's
mean?
not an employee, actually. They haven't signed the contracts.
Not yet, at least.
Don't do it. They try to pay you in gold. It's disgusting.
We
I
can
don't plan on
negotiate
signing anything.
costs.
No, Gil, it's okay. And Sanguine turns around and waves. I told you before, but I don't like getting tied down with alliances and companies. I just do the work for the church. And Sanguine kind of pulls out his shield and kind of gestures to the holy symbol. I'm a priest of Horus, of the Church of Horus. I've been traveling around, trying to spread the word of Horus, but the war got away and complicated a few things, and I ended up with Gil and the company. What was it? Gil Merriman's Marvelous Mercenaries? Did I get that right, Gil?
For the most part, yes.
I missed the word. Huh.
I think we're the miracle workers.
Oh,
Gil Merriman's Miracle Workers. That doesn't sound right.
we've had a bit of an update. It's Merriman's Marvelous Mercenaries. It rolls off the tongue better.
What? It's just again and again and again. Last I checked when I was here, it was Gil Merriman's Marvelous Miracle Warriors. Mercenaries or workers. Whatever.
Look,
And you large people and your names.
branding is important.
And
You
how much
know-
has that brand made you, Gil?
Do what? I'm sorry, I misheard that.
Oh, and how much has that brand made you, Gil?
Actually, pretty good amount, I gotta say.
Gil's been making a lot of money gambling.
That that's not a very good business practice from what I've heard from other large people while I've been gone.
Hasn't failed me so far.
Gil is the best gambler ever. He can bet you everything he owns and he'd still win.
And he'll tell you it's not a
99%.
problem.
I didn't know this about you, Gil.
Queen Brisca just, And they say 99% of gamblers quit before their big win.
Gil always wins. Isn't that right, Gil?
I had a streak of luck. I'm not going to deny it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Tell us, what have you been up to all this time, Mer?
Traveling, staying away from the disgusting noise of bells and that clad, disgusting metal you large people wear. Why would you wear something so heavy and disgusting and toxic smelling?
Well,
I think Sanguin's gonna look around, and he's like the only person to fucking play armor here. Excuse you. Say Sanguin's gonna go. I can take it off if you like.
With large people customs, I don't think that's appropriate for where we're at.
Oh, I didn't wear a lot of armor back home, so I'll keep it on. It's colder here.
Where I'm from, we don't appreciate wearing armor. Or carrying large metal doohickeys and what have you.
Where are you from?
Okay, as far as Mer knows, she is just near Goldcrest, where the farmers are. That's all she really knows at this point. That's all she remembers right now. Is that she lived near Goldcrest, but she was always near, like, you know, the poor people that didn't wear armor.
Wow.
That's what she
Poor people.
Wow. Poor people, am I right?
That's crazy.
Peasants. God, how could you?
It's not much better.
You know, I feel like peasants is worse than poor people.
Following up poor people to peasants is a lot worse.
Financially challenged beings.
You're digging yourself into a hole, bud.
Just like
It's
me
all
for
right, man.
real.
You know.
Oh, no, I'm from Goldcrest. She's right.
All the poor people. She doesn't know the difference between
wow.
poor and rich. Except for, you know, big people, the richer you are, the more metals in your house. It's gross.
Alright.
My god, now everyone's gonna think Mur is classist. Thanks, guys!
Maybe don't be
Class
classist.
fairy.
Maybe-
I wasn't being classist. I was just trying to explain farmers and, you know, poor people in medieval
Hold on.
societies. And societies don't really
No.
have that much metal stuff.
Nagi, I need you to understand. I live in a very rural area. Farmers aren't poor.
What? Well, hold on. Medieval farmers were. Alright.
I mean, they were probably richer than the people like running like a just regular store.
I mean, it depends on who's buying your bread. Are you in servitude? Is it family owned? Who you know keeps the land? It depends on your situation of farming. Okay,
Welcome back.
are they commercial farmers?
Welcome
All
back.
right, I'm gonna make a
Um,
farmer spreadsheet just for this campaign. I swear to
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Which kind of farmer are they? Let me check my list.
I won't read it. Okay. Well,
Do my gauntlets count?
now that
Just
you've
for staring at their hands the whole time.
Is there time to chat, or should I let you go along?
you're good to chat if you want. She was
Okay.
Visco was just gonna say, now that you've got your tag along, I have things to get back to. Unless you have anything to report to me.
Wave. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. She just looks at you.
Just what? Anything
I
else?
thought we were gonna be all leaving, but now we're just awkwardly standing around, and it's awkward for both me and Sanguine now.
I'm just Ferber's gonna look to Gil as like, should we inform?
Yes, it might be important for us to all be caught up on everything.
Very well.
And sorry, go ahead.
Oh, she was just saying very well, and she'll just take a seat.
Wait, who else? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Is it
I
more-
thought you were trying to say that you wanted to fill in the queen.
That's what I'm
No.
suggesting. Yes,
Oh, gotcha.
that is what I am suggesting. Yes,
Oh, should we?
there's
Are-
one.
I think
I'll get
I
in
think
closer to Gil and be like, well, Rashi isn't here, so I think that would be important to know.
Lady Briska. I've been traveling with Gil for a short while now. In the middle of his mission, I hopped on.
Okay.
It seems like there's some tension with the Blackhearts. And that living weapon of theirs that they brought. Do you think they're going to be able to hold on to it? That.
So, I have personal experience with the person that used to be. And what stands in that wagon now is nothing but a poor excuse for the man he was. I don't know for sure if they'll be able to hold on to him. My best advice for you is if he happens to get loose, make sure that you're not in his way.
That seems like a bit much for a show of force.
That's what I thought too. I believe that they may have more in store here than just a show of force.
Indeed. I was actually told that there's something that they're looking for. And if we were to perhaps cure this thing, perhaps that's something that that the kingdom can benefit from.
She is going to tilt her head. Did they tell you what this thing was?
No. We have a pretty good idea where it might be.
Okay.
We can certainly keep our eye out, and if we find anything, we can certainly let you know. At the right price, of course.
Assuming that you can be discreet about it, I may be willing to take you up on that.
Discreet is in our company policy.
As you say this, Gil, Sanguine kind of looks at you, and he looks. You can read his expression. He's a little bit taken aback about how direct this was. But he kind of. It's only brief, but he kind of calms himself, smiles it off, and looks back toward Lady Briscoe without saying anything.
I will be the first to admit that when the Blackhearts took power, I was not a fan of it. They had caused many issues before we were forced to acknowledge them as the rulers of Groza. And the way that they took that leadership, I do not agree with it. If you can find a way to hinder whatever they're looking for, I'd be willing to pay good money for that.
Excellent. Like I said, we'll keep our eyes open.
Very well.
If that's everything, I say that we're primed to head out and see what we can do. show you just how good Merriman's marvelous mercenaries can be.
I
Glug's
hope
gonna,
that
like,
you
give a
don't
point.
disappoint.
Glug's gonna give a thumbs up and like, we'll be doing our tippity top best.
Well, especially considering I had offered you another job after this, I'm hoping that you perform.
Don't worry, friend, we won't disappoint. I'm debating saying something. But it will most likely be detrimental to Gil.
I mean,
Be the problem you want to see in the world, Glug.
Okay. You can count on it. Gil's willing to risk everything for this mission. Isn't that right, Gil?
that is not binding. We have contracts to sign. We're going to do our very best. Let's head out, gang.
Sounds good.
Just
I like to be a Gil's hype man, but a detrimental hype man.
Yeah. That's how Fervor got turned into a vampire.
So true.
Listen, we don't talk about that anymore.
Hey, we got that fixed. That got fixed.
It got better.
Didn't it have to get better for us to be able to do something back then?
Yes,
can't
in
remember.
order for Fervor to equip the gauntlets, basically they had to get rid of the vampirism.
No
Because the
undead
spirit-
powers for you, Fervor.
The spirit inside of the gauntlets refused to work with Fervor until she was no longer a vampire.
That's fine by me. I don't need to be fueled by hatred.
I don't need to be fueled by hatred.
It's not a requirement.
Are you telling me a spirit put Fervor in her place?
Fervor,
Boundaries! Oh my
As-
god! Fervor got boundaried by fucking gauntlets.
as you're saying, I don't need to be fueled by hate, you just hear in your head, blades were noble. It's called passion.
It's called passion. So yeah, I think we're gonna be heading over to the temple and just kind of filling in Myrrh on everything that's been going on so far and why we're heading there and everything.
Okay. Don't want to stop at the smithy or anything on your way out?
I'm good.
Is it just like a normal smithy?
So, this is the smithy that you had seen when you first joined the party. It is a, basically a smithy that is built into the back of an automaton so that it can move around.
Wait, this is Seven's place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why don't we drop off the materials?
Oh,
maybe
well then, yeah, okay.
maybe
Yes.
yeah, maybe Glug can get the staff.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of this heavy crystal.
Wait, is it just a magic rod and because of Glug's side it acts as a staff instead?
Maybe.
That'd be really funny, actually.
That would be really funny.
1 second, I need to switch my ears.
Okay. But yeah, so you guys want to go and check that smithy out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you approach, you can hear the sounds of hammering from inside, as well as the hushed voice of Seven seems to be kind of muttering to herself as you approach the doorway. You can feel the heat from the forge as you're crossing through the doorway. It is easily a good, 20, 30 degrees hotter in here. It is very warm. and you find her working on what appears to be a breastplate of some kind. Kind of just ironing out some dents. As you enter, just, if you're here for another order, just go ahead and leave it on the table. I'll be with you in a moment. And she kind of turns and sees you all and looks
You really
between
should
you.
hire a greeter for your if you're going to be working constantly like this.
I'd rather not have to rely on someone else. They might get it wrong. And seeing that it's you all, she'll just set the hammer down and walk over. What can I do for you?
Look down at Glug.
Glug looks back. Is this? Oh, this is the lady, right? The
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Glug's like, oh, all right, and goes into his bag to get all the stuff, as well as Fervor helps carry the big thing, right?
Yes. Fervor will untie that and just slam it on the counter.
Hi, friend. Remember me?
Are you disguised? Because you were disguised last time.
I'm always disguised.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get eaten. She'll look down at the smaller Gil.
Little Merriman.
Yeah, little Merriman. Oh. Yeah, I remember you. You were looking to buy that staff, weren't you?
I was, and I got some magical materials here for you.
All right. Let's see here. And she'll just start looking through what you've got. And you see her kind of like, her head kind of tilts a little bit as if listening to something. And then she'll turn and she'll look at Glug. And she'll go and she'll close the door. This is quite a good amount of supplies you brought me. I must say I'm impressed. When working with new partners, I try to keep myself as honest as possible. And she's just going to crouch down and look at you eye level.
Yeah.
You're hiding something.
I'm sorry, you cut out there. What'd you say?
You're hiding something.
I am. I'm gonna look at Gil with a concerned face. Like, I'm looking for Gil to help me in this situation. Like, in eyes of like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say to.
This is some very dangerous country for you, friend.
What do you mean?
I mean, that your kind's a delicacy around these parts, aren't they?
But you mean humans?
Pardon me.
She'll smile.
Whatever you might be insinuating is frankly none of your business. And I assure you that the only reason that we would ever be hiding anything like that from you is for their safety and their safety only. It is not your concern. Are we here to do business or not? Do not judge my employees by what they do. They do it for a reason.
I'm not upset about it.
I don't like that you're insinuating. It's none of your business.
Oh, you're not upset? Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna eat me.
Poor guy!
that whole like that coy, like, oh, you're hiding something, aren't you, kind of thing really soured Gil. Like, Who gives a
No,
fuck?
that was great from Gil.
That was awesome.
These are my employees, and they have their reasons for doing shit. They're not trying to deceive you. It's for their own safety. You gonna sell us the thing or not?
Gil's business up front, and I love it.
I love it so much.
I thought you were gonna eat me.
No, I wasn't planning on it. I'm more wondering what you're doing here. I'm not upset about the fact that you're here. I'm actually impressed.
Alright, so I'm here with Gil.
And we had a deal. And we are here to fulfill that bargain.
Fine, yeah. I'm okay with leaving it as just the bargain we had before. I had some questions that might have gotten you a better deal, but... oh well. With these
We can get
materials that you've brought me here, I'd be willing to cut the price in half. From 2,000 gold down to 1,000.
Does
Yeah.
Glug have that much money?
I have 607 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Sanguine's gonna walk over. Cut the price in half. But with all these materials and the high quality of these materials, you can probably make a lot more than 2,000 with all of this. You can give us a better price, can't you? Persuasion? Maybe?
I'll allow a quick persuasion check.
Okay. Bonk. Ah, fuck.
Bonk, fuck,
I tried my best.
I thought that your friend wanted to stick to the original deal.
Why did you shut your door?
Because I'm in D&D right now. Sorry, people don't know how to knock. Uh-oh. Yeah, my Discord's froze.
If you keep the 7 gold, and I'll
Yeah.
pay the
Alright.
400.
Sorry,
Okay.
my Discord froze for a second. Somebody came in. So I didn't hear anything in the last, 30 seconds or so. With a 13... No, your friend said that we wanted to stick to the original deal.
Right. I said, and we will. Glug, give them
Yeah.
the money you have, and I will take care of the rest.
Here's
Just the
600 from me.
and I'll pay the rest, the other 400. And then-
Alright.
oh, yeah.
And she will begin kind of counting it up. And waves a hand. The staff that you had been looking at before, the kind of mechanical staff, floats down from the shelf that it's sitting on and down onto the counter. And as she finishes counting it up, all right, yeah, that's all there. A deal's a deal. You enjoy that.
Yeah. Thank you. Glug is just gonna go up to Gil and give him a big hug.
Gil is still very stern at this moment. Excellent. Have a good day. And I'm going to turn and walk.
Can I get the item description for this
Yes,
staff?
I will write it up for you real quick.
Thank you.
The moment we step out, though, I'm gonna kneel down to Glug's level. You're like, Glug, don't you
Yeah.
ever be intimidated by somebody who's doing something like that to you again.
Oh,
You understand?
Okay, Gil, and he's gonna do a little salute.
Nobody insults my employees and gets away with it. This is the
I
last
will-
time we're shopping here.
I will never back down.
And I think while they were inside there and saying we got immediately shut down. And he's also kind of looking back into the shop, not as bright. He's gonna go, oh, I'm glad you got that staff, Glug. I'm with you, Gil. I don't think we should go back there.
I don't know. They didn't seem like they wanted to eat me. I think they were just curious.
That's not the point. That's none of their business. They need to work on their sales pitch a little bit better. No wonder they don't have a greeter. They don't know how it works. So,
If their greeting is cornering someone, then yes.
It does make me wonder, though. What questions would they have for Glug, knowing what they know, that would get them more money? What questions would they have there? Why so interested in what we're doing here?
They're not gonna rat me out, right?
they had better not.
You would assume not, considering we're on their side, so... I might be a little bit frustrated. I need to step away. And Sanguine's going to kind of walk up a little bit further off.
So, let's find out what that staff does.
Alright.
Hold on a moment. I'm just finishing typing it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the conversation is ended, Gil will hug Glug back. Like, sorry I didn't do it in there before, but he was a little ticked off.
Oh.
Aw, support your little merryman, Gil!
Aww.
Father-son bonding moment.
How sweet.
It's really good.
Gil may be a con man, but he's an honest con man. He doesn't judge people like that.
He has a heart, and that's amazing.
Heck yeah.
Unless he's going against a man for his shoes.
That is
That
so
was
true.
not that was
What
not
happened?
my idea, okay?
You
He
I'm
was gambling and he gambled with this man so much that when the man offered up his shoes, he said yes and he took the man's shoes.
He didn't have any other money to bet with, and he was so confident. That wasn't my problem.
You stole the man's shoes!
I took his Jordans,
Wow.
yeah,
It
okay?
wasn't stealing.
Wow.
It was. He gambled. He's the
Swindling.
one who offered them.
You didn't say no.
He could have walked away from the
You
table.
could have walked away from the table. You
I was winning.
Wait. Is this the guy that cheated, or is this it was just the honest guy?
No,
It
no,
was
this,
the honest
this
guy.
was the honest man, and
That
he
is-
was so frustrated
The
about
guy that-
losing everything to Gil that he was like, I got these shoes, and Gil's like, alright, put them up there, put them in the pot.
He's a grown-ass man. He knew what he was doing. It's not like I'm stealing from a child or anything like that. He
This is
offered
why
those.
so many people have an issue with Gil in these cities that we're not aware of.
It's fine.
Well,
Gil can
good
stop
thing
whenever
that
they
right
want.
now...
Did he
We're
not
gonna find out
attack
he
me?
gambled somebody else out of house and home.
I can't help that I win, okay? It's not my fault.
Oh my
It's
god.
not a gambling problem if you keep winning.
Well, I'm glad Gil got that staff!
Yeah.
So, the name of the staff is a work in progress. I forgot what the name of it was because I was a fool and did not write the item down when I had it in my head so long ago, and then we took multiple breaks. So, this
The
is
all
roughly
powerful all staff.
Yes.
this is roughly what it was meant to be. The energized staff. It is a rare staff that requires attunement. This staff is oddly mechanical as opposed to the typical natural design of most arcane foci. a number of times per day equal to your proficiency bonus plus half your spellcasting modifier rounded down. You may re-roll a damage die when casting spells. You must either take this new result or choose to roll it again. When you choose to re-roll a die in this way, the energy held in the staff invigorates you, increasing your movement speed for the turn by half.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So since you haven't thought of a name, what if Glug, being his little glugginess, decides to name the staff like he names everything else?
That would work. Glug, would you like to give your new staff a name?
I would like to name the staff.
Yes, with the way it's described, the first thing I thought, I'm like, oh, it's an energy drink, Staff of the Red Bull.
Oh my god.
That's really good.
I think I'm gonna call it. Okay. Considering how it gives you, it can reroll your damage and also gives you extra movement speed.
Mhm.
I'm gonna call it the Brisk Staff.
The brisk staff?
Brisk staff. Oh, I get it.
Okay. The brisk
Totally
staff.
not,
I
because-
just thought of the drinks.
Yep.
Yeah, totally not
Exactly.
because Walter's obsessed with Brisk.
No, I don't
Which
have
one?
an obsession. I do not have an obsession with that drink. I am...
That's the second thing you've named in a D&D game after Brisk.
I sense a theme here. Glug is
What,
just gonna be dripped out and brisk by the time this campaign is over.
Walter named an entire town called Briskin in one of my campaigns.
Okay, first of all, I was
What
put on the
flavor?
spot, and I was put on the spot about where I wanted my character's back, like hometown to be called, and I was drinking brisk at the time, so
Walter, I have a very
It's fine.
important question.
I
yeah. What's the important question?
What flavor?
Lemon.
I got wait, like the lemonade, or are you talking about like a Arnold
Yes.
Palmer?
No, just the normal brisk lemon flavored.
Oh my god.
Just the basic one. I'm basic. And raspberry. I like the raspberry and the lemon one. Oh, those are the only two I go on my way to get. The other.
Mine are raspberry and the raspberry tea and the peach tea. Those are the only
Yeah.
ones that I really like. They had this really cool purple one that came out, and it had like it was when the Venom movie came out.
I tried
It
the
was
blue.
it was so good, but it was
Nice.
I think it discontinued.
I tried the blue one, but it just tasted too artificial, and it didn't have the best aftertaste. So I didn't like.
It's really good on shaved ice, though. If you put
Ooh.
it on shaved ice, it's
Ooh.
pretty good.
My number one is the fruit punch.
Notice how our party has always bonded over food and drinks.
Yeah.
I've never.
We were
I-
gonna
I-
make fish tacos that one time. Talked about eating that dragon. You know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't consider a dragon a meal.
What do
Oh,
you
you
mean?
need to see an anime, my
Have you
friend.
never played? Have
Have
you
you-
never
Crunchy.
played Monster Hunter?
Have you seen Delicious in Dungeon?
I've started watching it.
Don't
I've,
spoil
It's so good.
Spoodle,
I'm not
I'm
that
so
far
far behind.
I'm not spoiling anything. It's
Yeah,
just
won't spoil
it's
it.
an anime about eating monsters, so it's
I'm
fantastic.
just gonna say this, and I'm sure that Ursa and Walter will understand. All right, dwarf boy at the water, sad,
Senshi? Yeah.
so sad when he went into the
Hey.
water. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I was so
I got
sad, though.
emotional. I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm sorry. I feel it too.
Hey, tell us.
Like,
I see you in
every
chat.
time,
They just
every
ran
time you see
into
a giant monster.
they just ran into Cyanrath.
We saw him. We didn't meet him officially.
Yeah, they saw him. Alright.
He's just a little cranky.
Just a
Wait,
grumpy
wait,
Hit a
little guy.
dragon and go. It's fine.
We're
Just a
talking about
grumpy
the
little
baby
guy.
dragon that we were gonna eat in the desert, or are we talking about the dude in the cage?
What?
Or was he in a cage? What was he doing? Cart?
He was in a
He's
wagon.
in a wagon.
He was in
Yeah.
a wagon that he had been chained up in, but there's no longer a door on it, so they just have the alarm spell around it in case he gets out.
Yeah, he got angry that there wasn't going to be like fighting right away.
Yeah,
So-
he wanted to war.
Well, we can't eat this dragon guy because he's sentient.
Is he? Or just not?
He's
Is he? I don't know.
he's borderline.
Oh, borderline. You know
He's-
that's a gray line right there. We'll eat his ankles. He doesn't need those.
He used to be sentient. No, he's a
I'm
little
sure it's in there
less.
somewhere.
Did
You just
tell
gotta
us
shake
he's
them.
basically a zombie now? Did you
Stop
just make me
trying to-
sad?
Stop trying to humanize my villain.
You just gotta shake the marble a little
Well,
bit.
look,
That'll get it
I
back.
gotta know if I have to know, all right? Because Mur wants to eat everything and anything at this point, all right?
Why?
I just need to know if he's edible. Are there moral grounds to if this dragon guy is edible?
He's a
Do you think there's
humanoid.
moral grounds to what Mur will eat? Ask yourself this
What?
first.
What?
I think the world
No,
will
not
oppose
really.
eating an
I'm
enemy
pretty
you just
sure-
took down, but you can
I'm
eat
pretty
whatever you want to. Believe in yourself, Nagi.
I'm pretty sure she'd be like a wild animal, and if
Believe
one of the
in your
party
fellow.
died, she would
I-
eat it, so that way she didn't grieve about someone else eating them.
This party,
Going on?
this party
What's
is not.
happening?
This party is not the party to ask
Mur
about.
is like a fish, you know. She's a water fairy. So it's the whole like, before you eat my eggs, I'm gonna eat my eggs because you can't have that meal. So
What?
before you eat my friends, I'll eat my friends, even though I'm way smaller than all of them except for Glug.
Secret
Glug and I would have to
logic,
fist
yeah.
fight.
So, that's a cool staff, Glock.
Yeah, it's a cool stuff.
Yeah, I know you just joined us, but calm down. If you're hungry, we'll get your bread soon. It's fine. You don't have to eat a man.
I'm trying to think about making her aggressive now, like that. Every time she's hungry, she's trying to eat somebody, even though she's like the size of your palm.
Just the middle of combat, it's like, I'm down, guys, and Mur's like, dibs.
Middle of combat, she's just chewing on Sangrine's hair from behind because it looks like cotton candy.
Well, I think the first thing someone said to him was, "Let's go, bubblegum," in the arena. So,
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and then I killed him.
Yeah,
So,
I live.
yeah,
by
we
the
saw
rules.
the whole thing, and Gil's like, we need that person in our crew, like now.
You gotta live by the opportunistic rule of opportunity eating is eating what you see, not questioning what you see.
Okay, so where would we like to go from here? Let's stop trying to eat people. There's been a lot of eating people.
This is called character growth, Cat. Okay.
What do you mean?
okay,
Well, I'm small. I gotta eat so I grow. Character
Yeah.
growth. Yeah.
You
Exactly.
You wouldn't
But-
even be able
but-
to
but-
eat like
but-
a finger. What's up?
I have some questions. So,
Yeah.
how far away are we from the Citadel if we were to go back?
Probably about 6 hours or so.
6 hours. What about from where we once were? Because we had to take the detour here and then get back over there. How much time has passed overall? Because we did leave our captive behind, who might have made it back potentially, depending on where we were in proximity to the camp.
So, from the tower to here, it was 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
Mhm.
So, that would mean that, assuming that this hog-tied person was able to move without issue, they'd be about 4 hours away. However, they are hog-tied, so that is not the case.
Could
He
we
had-
have
he
waited
had a
until
nice-
they fell asleep first?
We had a very nice fancy dinner. He's probably conked out for a little bit, right?
We did have a
Yeah.
fancy dinner.
He did. Okay. Yeah, so I think after a little while, Sanguine's kind of picked himself back up. Mur, Gil, how do you guys know each other?
Mur is an employee. A strong and loyal one at that.
What he means
And-
to say is, the town we met in, there was a little arena thing. I was in there, and they just kind of said, "Come with us," and I said, "I ain't got anything better to do."
Exactly.
Arena.
Friends for life.
Oh, was this Giada where you met Fervor?
Yes.
It was in.
It was
Grotza.
Giada.
It was in Grotza.
It's in Grotza.
I don't know why I aggressively said yes.
Oh. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna go. Sanguine's gonna go. Oh, wow, I'm from Giada too. You were a gladiator?
It was actually.
I don't-
Grotza.
We actually met in Groza, actually.
Rosa. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I thought I met someone who was in the same line of work I was.
I mean, well, that's where the gladiators are, is in Groza. Am I wrong? Am I
So
getting the locations?
the main fighting pit is in Grotza. Giada has like fight pits, not just full on like gladiator like arenas. It's just like Fight Club.
I see, but that is where I met Fervor, though. Is Giada, right?
Met Fervor and Glug in Giada, and then you guys met Athisian and Mir in Grotza.
Oh, I thought I would have picked up Glug before her, like on the way from out of the
I think-
shifting bog.
If I remember when we were talking about our backstories, you and I met first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not 100% sure
I
where
apologize.
you met Glug.
Okay.
Laura, clear him.
I apologize. I was trying to do a silly, and I think everyone got confused. And
Yeah.
I'm always confused.
so I think Sanguine's go. Oh well, Grotza has the arenas too, but back home in Giada, we had our arenas. That's where I worked. Until I was recruited by the Church of Horus, and then I started traveling. They probably know me back in the arenas back home. So, you were just in town in Grotza when you guys met? Just in the arena.
I saw how impressive they were, their skills were, and had to hire them.
That's a coincidence. It happened twice, didn't it?
Well, I just know where to go to get great people.
Did you get Glug there too? Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I heard my name. What?
Thank you, Glug.
No, I know. I was just saying that I didn't catch the last part about Glug, so I was trying to.
I think I'll pick up for where Nagi just left off there. Yeah, that's true. If they live through the arena, then you know they're a good fighter. You do have an eye for good fighters. With everyone here, you've got Glug, who started the war. You've got you've got Fervor, who can light on fire, and then you have all yourself in your adventures. So you seem like you've gone around a lot with this team that you've gathered. It's incredible that I can be another one of your employees. And Sanguine is kind of waving back over to Myrrh again.
Fire thing isn't by choice, you know. It
What was
just
that,
happens. The fire thing isn't by choice, you know. It just happens.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that something you don't want me to bring up?
We all work with the gifts that we were given.
That wasn't very.
I'd say the exact same thing.
You didn't just say that.
Wait, what?
Very cash money of you.
Cash money?
Who taught you that one, Glug?
Oh, Sanguine taught me that one.
I did? You're mistaken, Glug. I didn't teach you that.
No, I was just thinking out of everyone, the most likely person to say that would be.
of
You
them.
think Sanguine would be the most likely to say that?
Maybe Gil, actually. Maybe
It
Gil.
would have to be
Okay,
Gilly's always
like-
gambling. Who's gonna hear cash
That's
money?
That's true. That's true. Actually, okay, I changed my retcon that. Gil's not that word.
No.
Gil meets the first gangster and he's mad. There's not cash money, bro.
No.
Oh god.
Kicks in the door of the Citadel. They're like evil, so like doing some sort of evil ritual. Is like, this isn't very cash money of you.
Oh god.
I love this. Anyway,
Oh god.
shouldn't
well,
we get
that-
going?
That conversation got so mixed up. I don't even know what happened.
I
We've
don't
now
know.
invented
I-
fish
I was-
tacos
I
and
was-
cash money.
A fella can wait another day. Let's get going.
Okay. So, we're heading back towards the Citadel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, making your journey that way, you stop by the tower looking for your prisoner and find that he is not there. If you would like to try to track him, that would be some survival checks.
I will do that.
Might as well.
I can do that.
I'm gonna pull up my page.
By the way, Mer,
Why?
Crabtholomew. Yeah, I can't say his name for some reason. Crabtholomew.
Crabtholomew.
Get
He's pinchy.
Pinchy?
Yeah.
add guidance as well. If you're rolling.
See, I don't think I can roll for this, because I don't know who we're looking for.
It's fine.
I was gonna
Yeah.
roll. I was like, wait a minute. Fur doesn't even know who this guy is. Who am I looking for?
So, it's easy enough to follow the tracks of someone inchworming their way through the mud because they don't have access to their limbs.
Mm.
It is just a trench through the mud in a straight line in the general direction of the Citadel, only turning when there's a log or something else large in the way that they can't just move over the top of. You run into him around 300-400 feet away from the tower, just struggling, just doing the worm.
Did he leave any bones behind?
No.
Okay, crunch. Okay, yeah, he had a good time. Oh, Drickleton, how you doing? And then Sanguine's gonna kind of walk over and crouch over. Wave. Find your way back well?
I'm working on it.
The Black Cat, did he say my name?
No, he said I'm working on
No,
it.
damn! I thought he said my name. I was gonna be so honored.
No.
Damn.
Wait, how do you say this guy's name?
Don't worry,
Drickletit.
don't worry
Drickletit.
about it.
Drickletit.
Don't worry about
Drickle
it.
Tit? I heard
Yeah.
Tit. Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
please
no,
tell me I heard
it's-
that wrong.
His name is Drickletit.
I thought
Right.
you said Dribble Tit, and I was like, yeah.
Close enough.
That, absolutely
As a
not.
nursing mother, I'm a bit offended.
We call him we call him Dickletit sometimes. So
Yeah, so I used a random name generator, and
Dribble Tit.
I was reading out some of the funnier options, and they demanded I go with Drickletit.
Okay, the word demand was a little much.
It is,
I
however,
think I demanded it.
it is,
We
however, the word
suggest-
I'm using.
We suggested Drickletit.
You're right.
Oh, and
The word
we
demanded
also
is-
know that Tit is their dead name.
That's fair.
Wait,
That's true. That did happen.
That did happen.
Is it okay if we call you Tit? That's my dead name.
Don't dead name me. Is what he
Absolutely
said.
not.
Yeah.
Oh god.
my
Um,
god.
Mostly ignoring you, he continues to to wiggle his way in the direction of the citadel.
Driggleton, you want some help?
I have somewhere to be.
I can't breathe. You guys keep saying Driggle Tit.
Where are you headed? So Sanguine's gonna walk, crouch again.
Back home.
Oh, we're headed in the same direction. Maybe we'll see each other later. And Sanguine's gonna stand up and wave.
You're going to walk away in the direction and just wave to him?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind picking our
Yeah.
new friend up so they don't hurt themselves.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Haven't you humiliated me enough?
I'm gonna pick up Driggleton and just put him on like a backpack.
I suppose
Have
the
you-
answer is no.
Have you decided that you're not useful to us yet, Driggletit?
I don't believe I was useful to you.
We can fix that. Right, Sanguine?
What?
Oh, we have plans for him? Sanguine was totally gonna leave him.
Oh, no. If they've outlasted their usefulness, then what's the reason for keeping them alive?
I'd like them to stay alive. Sorry. Could you put
It's
him
up to you.
down?
I wish that the desire was mutual. I hope you die.
Hmm.
Okay. But
See? And that's what I like. That determination.
But Driggle said if we stay friends, you get to live.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Why can't we be friends?
Why did we come back again?
I refuse to dignify that with a response.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay.
You all know what you've done.
What did we do?
You called a duel and then stole the body.
As is our right as the victors.
That
Wait,
was
are his
not
arms and legs
discussed.
gone?
No, he's
no,
tied up.
he's
hogtied.
tied up.
Okay, because I was like, is this guy limb challenged?
No.
Okay.
No, 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 no.
I was talking
He
about.
is-
Okay,
No.
okay.
He's tied up. Yeah.
Okay, Nagi, TLDR, I challenged we all made a lizard folk friend who wasn't actually our friend, but everyone in the party insisted he was our friend.
our friend.
He insisted
Sanguine,
that he's not the friend.
Are you guys kidnappers?
No. Let me finish.
No,
He
it's
was our
worse.
great friend, and we needed information, so naturally Sanguine called him to duel to the death, killed him, but his friends, the witnesses, tried to fight us because we wanted to keep his body so we could revive him, and then, so we started fighting, and then I banished one of them, and accidentally scared the rest of them off. They declared war at us, the ones who got away. This guy popped back into existence. We tied him up. We interrogated him. I shoved his head into the mud a few times. And then a general from their army ambushed us while we were messing with this guy. We killed him. And then I threw the captive on the dead general's body because he was a grung. He ate the general's body, and then we left him there tied up and left. That's the story!
Who in the party decided this guy was our friend?
Everyone.
Well, not this guy, not this guy.
No.
The corpse of our friend is in our bag of holding, which we could pull out and revive at any time in the next 9 days because we gentle reposade him. He's gonna have to come back eventually, but we have a corpse in our inventory.
Also, just a huge note. The war was declared because of what Glug did. So Glug started a war.
And I want to explain why that lizard folk was our friend. It was Zisk. Yes. Because the session that took place was on Valentine's Day, and we turned it into a dating sim because they ran into our camp at night.
Yeah, he was hiding in the middle of water. Sanguine spotted him. So naturally, I used command instead of approach, and then we invited him into our camp and became best friends while he was too stubborn to leave because he was prideful and there to scout.
He snuck into our camp trying to ambush us.
So what you're saying is the party went from dating app simulator to Dead by Daylight, but there were 4 killers instead of 1, and only 1 survivor who's down a backpack.
Yeah. More or less.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Listen.
Don't worry about it.
They say they
Man,
can
he
bring him
had
back.
such
I'm
a
gonna
good
trust that.
Valentine's Day night, man.
I
That's
know.
eventful. It's more eventful than my Valentine's Day night, and I'm married.
Okay. So, are you picking him up and carrying him the rest of the way?
Yeah, we can't have him going off on his own.
Yes.
So we either take him with us or we kill him. So
We're taking him. Oh, okay.
So, it is becoming nighttime. We've got probably.
do we
about-
have time to do a long rest? Because that would be fantastic for me. I don't know about y'all, but I need spell slots again.
I mean, I'm full. I'm good.
I could use a long rest, like desperately, honestly.
I want to recharge my diviner's dice because those come in handy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It has been a hot minute since you all have had an actual rest.
Mhm.
Okay.
Damn it. That
Like-
means we have 2 days.
Like, it has been
Get mad at
about
me
a
for
day.
wanting to eat
but
people. These guys kill people, try to resurrect them, kidnap their friends. I just want to eat them.
Look,
It's the simple
you
things
think
that I like about Mur's character.
so. As you all try to find a spot to camp for the night, is anybody going to be keeping watch, or are you just relying on the alarms?
We have the alarms.
Glug can keep.
Um,
Glug's gonna keep watch for a little bit.
Sanguine will also want to keep watch.
Is it going to be a quiet night, or do we have to have Valentine's Day round 2?
Well, you know, I wanted to play some harp
That's
music around
crazy.
campfire, but
Mm.
Please
Oh
cue
my
the
goodness.
appropriate music for Valentine's Day Part 2.
No,
Oh
I
my
won't.
goodness.
So it's a quiet night then, right? No,
It is going to be a quiet night,
okay.
except for one person. Plug.
Yes.
You have a dream.
Mm-hmm.
As you find yourself dozing off to sleep, you get the feeling of being weightless. And as you open your eyes, you are standing in what appears to be a castle of some kind. The
Hello.
ground is
Hello?
The ground is paved with just sheets of stone, large pillars, intricately carved, and sitting in the middle of this castle-like throne room that you're in is a throne, a stone throne with a person sitting in it.
Oh, I was gonna
This
say.
figure.
I wanted to sit on the throne. Okay, someone's on it.
This figure
Sit in their lap.
is they have blue skin and they wear a long red cloak. They
Just
are
like mine.
they are
Well-
kind of silhouetted by a couple of lit braziers next to them.
Sorry, lit what?
Braziers?
Ah.
I heard brazios and I got really confused too.
And as you are kind of waking up and looking around this room, and you had tried to call out for someone?
Mhm. Are you asking me if I'm calling out for someone?
Yeah, did you try to call out for somebody?
I'm probably gonna be like, anyone there? Gil? Fervor? Sanguine? Mirror?
As the figure begins to speak, the room fills with enchanting music. The tune is... There's something odd about it. It's like when you listened to your favorite song for the first time, and there was just that moment of, it's perfect. It's everything I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And your mind starts to fill in the next beats or the next strums of the strings before they even happen. And it's all incredibly satisfying. And as they speak out to you, they have multiple voices speaking at once. One masculine, one feminine, one somewhere in between. You're not in any danger here.
Oh, I'm not. That's a relief. Thank you. Who are you?
Who I am is not important to you right now. But who you are is very important to me.
Me? Oh, hi. I'm Glug. I'm gonna raise a hand and say hi.
Yes, I'm well aware of who you are.
Do they shake the hand back? Does my hand get shaken?
No, they are sitting like...
Oh,
They're sitting about 50 feet away, their throne is.
okay.
And as you try to, like, take a step closer, your body will not allow you to. It's like that one scene in JoJo when they start trying to walk up the stairs, and then
Oh,
Dio,
on Earth, yeah.
and Dio stops time and puts them back at the bottom of the stairs and goes back up to the top.
Gotcha.
You and your group are some people that I have had my eye on for some time now.
Really?
You have heroic hearts.
Just
You're-
flashback to how we treated Rickleton.
Yeah,
Just flashbacks go to. Yeah, we are heroes, aren't we?
although your methods have at some times been crass, there is the need for savagery, as well as kindness in equal measure.
Whatever it takes to make the most friends.
In a world without cruelty, people begin to overindulge in whatever they can during times of peace. And in a world without peace, everything burns itself out. The world is currently in a state where there is a lot of savagery and brutality, as I'm sure you've seen in your travels.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of people out there that wish harm.
And yet, there is something about you, Cluck.
Me? Me?
Despite it all, you continue to have a kind heart. You continue to look for the best in those around you.
Of course. I want to be friends with everyone in the world.
I would like to make you an offer.
What kind of offer?
I would like for you to become one of my chosen. To help
You're
keep-
chosen.
You will gain some of my abilities, and in exchange, you will help to keep the balance in this land. You will continue to be kind in the face of hostility. However, there may come a time where you'll need to indulge in that savagery. Balance is a fine line.
If I accept, does that make us friends?
There are few in my inner circle that I would consider friends. However,
Oh,
if you choose to take on this debt, or this burden, and you prove yourself, The figure gives you a small smile. You can see the glimmer of gold on their skin under the light of the flame. Then perhaps we may consider ourselves friends.
I accept. I accept.
The individual will stand up and begin to walk towards you. And I will very quickly find their art, and I'm going to post it in chat and then bring it up on screen for everyone to see. It is a blue-skinned individual, relatively androgynous, though leaning a little bit more female. Their robes are red and gold, and on their face, their blue skin is stained with black tears. And, oopsie, let me go ahead and just bring it up on screen as well.
That's all Glug needed to hear.
You know, I feel like before I was talking about that if any bad intention deity came to Glug and said that they're friends, Glug would do whatever. I don't like the meme anymore, guys.
Glug
don't like the
reminds
meme
me
anymore?
of those teenagers that the one dude gives crack to, but in Glug's case, he got one friend and now he's addicted to friendship. So that's the only word he hears. Oh, I need you to murder a ton of people and burn the world. I'll be your friend. Oh, friend? Oh, I got you, buddy. I'll do it. Yeah.
That's
over there
funny.
tweaking, scratching his little froggy face. Yeah, friend? Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, just bring me more friends.
Glug, did you make an acquaintance? You know that's a gateway friend.
Oh my goodness.
No, Glug, don't say hello to that small animal. That's a gateway friend.
All right. As they reach out and they take your hand and shake it, you wake up. And Glug is no longer a wizard.
Wait, what?
I was just thinking, thank God this world doesn't
Uh.
have Facebook. Glug would be stuck on it.
Glug, would you like to tell the party what you are now? Or would you like to wait for them to figure it out?
I think it'd be more fun if I let them figure it out.
Okay. You all wake up the next morning feeling refreshed.
Wait, quick question. If he's a wizard, does he lose his little cat? His little cat with the wings?
Well, that's the Find Familiar spell, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
as long as he can keep that spell, it should be fine. It's a completely different cat now. It's walnut, not cashew.
It's walnut.
It looks similar. They just have slightly different patterns.
Yeah, it's a little browner.
So what you're saying is, with Glug's transformation, the cat had a transformation? Is Glug
The
just
cat
a
also
magical
had a
girl
power.
at this point?
Yes.
Because friendship, the first thing I thought I didn't want to unmute, but I was like, Glug is just a Disney princess.
8, right?
Now he's transforming, so he's upgraded to magical girl from Disney princess.
We're level 8,
if
right?
Cashew was like white and gray, now this one's gray and white. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Are
Inverted
you-
pattern.
It's like bees. Are you yellow with black stripes or black with yellow stripes?
We are level 8. I'm just double checking, right?
Yeah, level 8.
Yes.
Okay. You all can continue with your day as you wish.
So I need to make a few rolls.
Yeah.
First, I need for my diviner's dice 4 and a 2 and a 4. Okay, that's cool.
Very cool.
Okay, and then for my experimental elixirs, I
Right.
think I can roll it. Okay, there's one. I didn't know I can just do this right from the thing. I have a resilience and transformation potion. So that means I'm going to spend a spell slot, a level 1 spell slot, to also make a healing potion with that.
Okay.
All right. Does Glug look different? Or
Does Glug look different?
He'll now. I think he'll now have just. You said that this guy had like tears, right? Of
Yes,
marking down.
their face was stained with black tints.
Glug is gonna have one black tear on his right eye.
oh
Glug
wow,
Glug went to prison. Glug
so
killed a man.
edgy.
Glug killed a man in prison.
They got their hair down in front of like one eye, and
Oh no. It was a gateway drug, now he's gonna start rapping on SoundCloud.
Oh no.
Because we're doing a long rest and I get my spell slots back, and I also think I still have your freaking shit, your ring of spell regeneration, if I could hold on to that. Or do you want it back immediately?
kind of want it back.
Okay, I not forever. I was just gonna send off ascending, but I will hand it back immediately, and whoever has it reattunes. I was just thinking to get the spell slot back for the day, I would use it right away and then regenerate the third back.
Alright, Kat, why does this character make me think of a pretty blue gender bent Persephone from lore?
God damn it.
What?
She kind of does look like that.
You're not wrong. Is the
No.
Persephone man.
You're
Let's go.
not wrong. God damn it.
It's so nice.
Alright, well, now I need to know what gender bent Hades in this world looks like. Please and thank you. I'm waiting. Instead of a pomegranate, is it a watermelon? We gotta go completely opposite here, man.
Is that not already gender bent Hades?
No, that's gender bent Persephone. They're holding a flower.
Oh my goodness.
I'm confused. I'm pretty sure Persephone is still a woman.
Persephone's a
Yeah.
woman, but that character's gender bent. Those are pecs, not titties.
Oh.
Yeah, they're androgynous. They,
Oh, okay.
They are a god that chooses to present as neither.
Never mind.
Oh. Well, I can't think of a name for an androgynous Persephone.
Anyway.
Perry.
Yeah.
Purse!
Oh my goodness.
Perry or Purse, you got this.
Harry the platypus.
A purse? Harry a purse.
Okay. So, continuing on the journey to
Sorry?
the Citadel.
I was trying to. I didn't see it on screen, so I had to go and see if you put it in Discord. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I dropped it in Discord.
You're fine.
I
So-
didn't know.
So, heading back to the Citadel with Drickletit slung over Fervor's back.
I don't like that sentence. Drickle tits flung over someone's back. I don't like that. Everything about what you just said sounds so wrong to me, man. I just imagine an old lady with really saggy boobs throwing it over their shoulder.
Tied in a knot and tied in a bow. Fine.
Yeah, you know, I also don't
I feel like
it,
you
but
gotta
you
stop
are
letting
chose-
us choose names and what to do with characters. This is getting really.
You all chose to bully him.
It's messing with my
so-
mental, Cat. I haven't even been
It's
here that long
fine.
since my hiatus.
So, making your way
Going.
back to the Citadel,
Mhm.
you find the town unnervingly empty. Even the civilians that were here before, there is no sign of them. if you weren't just here, like a day and a half ago, you would assume that this place has been abandoned for weeks.
Understood.
Hmm.
Hey, Drickletit.
Oh my god.
Where's everyone gone?
Up your ass.
I don't think any people can fit there.
Surprise.
Cat, do you by chance have art of Drickletit? I need to put a face to this
No.
name.
No,
No,
I'm not
he's
getting
a
out of it.
newer guy.
I'm not getting out of it.
We need art of Drickletit. I need to know. I don't know what he looks like.
Hold on. Yeah, there is art. I was posted in chat earlier. It was cursed art. Let me find it and tag it for you.
Oh, great! Yeah,
Yeah.
the ship art. That's the one. You can also show us stuff in his face and not poop, the mud.
Mm-hmm.
We've got that one somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing that one too.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm clicking this attachment.
There's that one.
Wait, is he the one with the face being bitten or biting the face?
No, he's the purple. He's the purple.
The blue is
the
a
the
dead
lizard
frog.
folk.
The
He
blue
looks like
is
a
a
very
dead frog.
nice man.
You'd be wrong. Incorrect.
Black Cat.
Yeah.
As far as Drickletit right now, he clearly wanted to get back here for something. Can I insight him? Does he look surprised? Does he look like he's even like looking in a direction, like there's some place he wants to maybe go?
Yeah, you can inside check him.
Okay, let's see what he's got going on there.
Not only did you name him Drickletit, you shoved his face into poo.
It's not
It's
poo.
not.
It's
It's
not
mud. It's mud. He had his
We're
face
pretty
shoved
sure
in
it's
mud.
mud.
It's not poop. It's totally not poop.
With a 21, he appears to continue to glance towards the actual temple itself.
So out of character, why did we bring this guy? How is him with us a less liability?
Well, it's like
Because
Gil said,
leaving
we
him
either bring him with us or we kill him. I mean, you guys just got like.
We can't just
Yeah.
leave him alone. He might do
We-
some stupid stuff.
Yes.
Then why isn't he dead?
I'm not.
That's what I said.
I'm
Okay.
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 Listen,
Where-
they're not actively doing anything.
Yeah.
We don't need
Glug's
to kill
gonna
them.
be like, Wriggletit's our friend.
I'm not your friend.
Well, you can't just adopt everybody that we run into.
Look, I am sorry to say that that Driggletit's probably not our friend. Zisk was, but this one probably not.
But Driggletit, you wouldn't eat me, would you? You wouldn't eat me, would you?
He just kind of looks you up and down. Probably.
Would a friend do that, get Glug, without consent? I don't think so.
I'm gonna look at Gil. Gil, are we keeping Driggletit? Do we need him?
Oh, ignore that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I was just
You're
trying
good.
to. I was
You're good.
I was just trying to read what the spell does. I was trying to enlarge this. I'm not doing that.
If you hadn't just yelled at it, I probably wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's
Um,
okay. I'm illiterate.
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
I was asking if we're gonna keep Driggletit.
See, that's the thing. That is I feel that they've done us pretty wrong, and well, they're not useful anymore.
Well,
So-
wait, they could be. See, while on my travels, I did learn a cool little spell.
Oh,
So
I
Driggletit's
can
gonna
control
yell.
water.
So
Oh.
Driggletit's gonna yell.
Yeah, you guys brought up the camp.
Intruders!
Yeah.
Cast this. I am gonna cast on Driggletit.
Eh, You see him trying to continue to yell.
Okay,
As
guys, like,
Fervor, everything around you goes very quiet as well.
This is so serene.
Just, I kind of like this.
It's so peaceful. No one's yelling at each other. No one's threatening. This is so. I'm just picturing Ricotet just trying so hard to like.
I'm just gonna like shimmy my back, so I'm like, because I could still feel him moving, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna shimmy my back, like I'm like trying to get him to shut up.
I mean, you can't hear anything, so you think it works.
That's fine. Yep, that's fine. It's fine.
Everybody outside of the silence, what are you guys doing?
I don't even know if I'm outside of the silence.
Would you like to be outside of the silence?
Yeah.
You're outside of the silence.
Yes.
It's that easy.
There,
As the
guys.
sound of the bog rushes back into your head now.
Yep. You hear the buzzing of nearby and
After
distant
perfect
mosquitoes.
silence, everything sounds like a yell now. I don't know.
Everything sounds musty.
What?
God, how big is it? It's 120 feet. Okay, that's bigger than I thought. I thought it was 60 feet.
That's a lot of silence over there.
It's a
I'm
20.
just gonna-
It's a 20-foot radius. It has a range of 120.
Oh, range. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Fervor like while in the bubble, I guess, while in the silence bubble. It's like pointing at him and then like punch my fist into my palm kind of thing. It's like this guy's a liability now. We're done. We don't need him.
Fervor, would
She'll
you like
just-
to execute this man?
Oh no.
At this point,
Wait.
we're putting him out of his misery.
Forever. What are you? Oh wait, no, I'm in silence.
If you would like to be.
I'm gonna step out of the silence and I'm just gonna like go. Hey guys, sorry.
We can't hear you. We're in silence.
Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh wait.
Who wants to be
I'm
in the
throwing you in.
silence? Who wants to not be in the
I'll-
silence?
I hate out of character, guys. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I think. Can we decide what we're doing out of character? I feel like we've been goofing off a lot, so I'm just trying to catch up.
I understand.
We took him back to camp. And he called for people.
Yeah.
And they're probably all in the temple because he's looking in the direction of the temple. Do we still have any plans for today?
Wait, I thought we went to camp, finished camp, and then went back to where we were.
We're
And
no,
then
so
he
you
called for
guys-
help on this.
You guys
No,
are
I'm a little bit confused because we were going to. I thought the plan was that we were going to go into the camp, disguise Glug as D, and then go in as prisoners, and hence why we would have left the lizard folk guy wiggling his way through the mud because he won't catch up to us.
Well,
I'm a little bit.
But
No, we
like
carried
leaving
him.
him to his own devices is too dangerous. So that's why we either take him with us or we finish him off now. And no one was willing to finish him off, but now that he's a liability, we definitely need to get
Okay.
rid of him at this point. I mean,
Yes.
unless anybody else has any other ideas, that's the only
Well-
thing I can think of.
Mer was going to offer to just use him as a human buoy to kind of see what happens with Whirlpool. But he yelled before I could finish offering to try to put him in a whirlpool to see what happens. So
how rude of him.
I know he ruined my plans.
Okay, so Glug is on. So you guys are planning on executing him, while Glug has no idea you're planning on doing this.
I think the only people who know are Gil and Fervor, because Gil only motioned to Fervor to.
Yeah.
All right. So
just gently removing him, putting them down on the floor, patting their head, and then just
Yeah, just
The
Just a-
quietest smash.
one solid hit. It's just gonna be a coup de grace. It's just done.
I mean, at least we won't hear it.
Nope.
True.
that's true. But Glug, unaware what the plan was, just sees Fervor goes up to Wriggletit and just see what Fervor did. You can't hear Glug, but he has a look of horrified, just like, oh
Look,
my god.
It's fine. You can resurrect him and he'll be our friend again.
Wait, where did Fervor punch him? The body or like the cranium?
Let's not
throat.
get into the specifics of how the execution is done.
It's going
He's
to depend
dead.
whether he comes back as a zombie or a skeleton.
Yeah. Well, we gotta know, is there gonna be a head on the skeleton zombie?
I don't. For punching off a head, I don't think that'll happen.
It
No,
could-
but you'd crush it. You've got
We
gauntlets
don't
on.
need the details. It's fine.
he's dead. The head is still attached. It could be used for either a zombie or a skeleton. Yeah, we're not gonna get too into the dirty details of the execution.
It is intact for the purposes of zombification. Unless Glug can't do that anymore.
Hmm.
Does Glug know?
Can you
Does
see
Glug
that?
know Glug may or may not be able to do that anymore?
Can you repeat that again, Ursa, one more time?
Unless Glug can't do that anymore.
Do what exactly? Sorry, just
Necromancy?
Glug is going to try to channel his powers to revive, and hold on, it's not working. He's not coming back. What's going on? I can't bring him back. Oh wait, he's still in silence. So you just you just see Glug try just nudging the body. That's what it looks like to you guys. Well, but in Glug's mind, he's just trying to channel his necromantic powers, and it's not working.
Would you say
But-
that Glug looks distraught?
Yes, because he's Glug is realizing he can't. No. And he's like, well, and it just looks like to you, it looks like he's nudging the body, but and his face is just like he's trying to do something, but you don't know what.
Those are the most frustrated Glug sounds I've ever heard.
And as soon as I realize I can't revive him, I drop the silence, and I'm just like, he's gone.
He's gone. If you want to make him be our friend again, you know what to do.
I can't. I can't revive him. I tried to, but something's wrong.
Glug, why did you get that mark on your face?
What mark? Huh?
Gil will take out a small hand mirror and just kind of show it to him.
Oh.
Where did Glug
Wait.
get his prison tattoo?
I don't remember when I got... Gil, what's happening to me?
I don't know, pal. Did something happen This happened overnight. Did something happen?
I recall the dream I had. And I was like, I had a weird dream. I met someone that said if I became their chosen, we'd be friends. So I agreed.
Then they didn't say who they were or what they understood or what you're chosen for.
Do I remember what they said?
Just a moment. Like, what they said about what specifically?
Do I remember them giving their name and what they have me, why I was being, what they wanted me to do as a chosen?
They did not give you their name, and what they wanted you to do as their chosen was to continue approaching every situation with a pure heart, and if they need you to do something a little bit more drastic, they will let you know.
Okay, well, they didn't say their name, but they basically said that I should continue my journey with a pure heart, and if things have to be taken to another level, then they'd help me with that. That's what they said.
Didn't this guy also say something about a chosen? Being chosen?
Does what? Say something
Didn't
about-
this guy also say something about being chosen?
Which guy? It was
The
Trickle
one in
tit.
your dream.
Wriggletit.
Oh,
Oh.
Tit.
Wriggletit? Do we remember him saying that, or?
Yes, he had said multiple times that he was chosen by the Citadel.
Alright. By the Citadel. Does that mean...
We'll do our
Because-
best to get. Glug, I believe you've been taken by some entity that we are looking for. We're going to get this fixed for you if you'd like. Okay?
Okay. I don't know what's going on with me. I feel like I'm different somehow, but I don't know how to explain it.
Keep an eye on things, and if things look or feel weird, let us know. And so we can get any sort of clues about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
If you see your new friend again, get some more answers from them.
Oh, I will, Gil. I will.
This is very concerning for Gil.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing my best to not freak him out, but I'm kind of freaked out.
Yeah. And so, as Glug has this existential crisis, I think that here is going to be a solid stopping point, so that way we can try to talk about what the plan is in between games. Because I feel like things got a little bit out of hand today. Not in a bad way. I just found myself very lost, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on, or what the plan is. Let me see if there's anybody live for me to throw a raid out to.
Do you mind if I make a suggestion on who to raid?
Sure, I don't seem to have anybody right
My friend Jinxcup is doing a 4-year stream anniversary, so
could you type it out in chat for me?
yeah. Let me grab your stream. Where is your stream? So do you guys have any idea what's going on with Glug?
No, I feel like you became a warlock, though.
Anyone else have any other theories?
I think Glug became a god.
This is the start of Glug becoming a god arc.
Yeah,
All I
what
know is
was,
Glug followed his gateway drug and got his prison tattoo.
Yep.
Because he became friends with somebody he didn't know had plans for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like every 70s movie.
You said Jinx clip. I think I found them in your Discord. Walter,
Say that one more time, sir.
you said Jinx clip. I think that was
Yeah,
the
Jig
name.
Flip. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just found them in your. Oh, you posted it in the
Yeah, in
Twitch
the
chat.
stream
Oh.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a quick raid out to them. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Hope you all have a fantastic day. I think I see Kimmy in there. They're going to think I'm stalking them. the last like 3 raids I've thrown out, Kimmy has been in all of them.
Wow.
Alright, but thanks for
Also,
playing,
Noggy's
everybody.
back. Yay.
Welcome back,
Yay.
Nagi.
Welcome back, Noggy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Alright, I hope you all have a great night.
You as well. Have a good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
There we go. There goes the raid.
Goodbye.